Hey, this is Phasmite, and I'm here to show you 8 different spider bite throws on the map Bind. And all of these throws are meant to smoke people out of areas, get them out of corners so that your team can efficiently move through the map. They're not meant to get a kill or deal damage. They're meant so that you can stay safe while you're also greatly helping your team as they push forward, which you can then help do right after. So, here we go. This first throw is going to cover this region of Hookah so that your team can push in from mid here. And it's going to cover a region about equivalent to this, except it's going to be a farther up there. It's not going to cover that or that, but it'll prevent most people from standing here. To make this throw, we're going to want to come to this arch here, and we're going to walk over into this corner, take out our grenade, crouch, look at where this upper wire intersects with this vertical line of this pillar thing here, and aim slightly above it and a tiny bit off to the right, tiny bit both ways. Pull the trigger. You're going to see it bounce a few times, and inevitably it'll fall, cover this area up. For another B throw, we're going to be throwing a snake's bite over at the end of B long. So we're going to come to these 3 cactuses here, stand about in the middle of them, and we're going to look at this building and this machine-looking thing here, and just fire at the space between the top of the building and the machine. And when we do that, it's going to bounce off that sign there and give you a really nice acid right here, preventing this guy from pushing it out and sniping you. Now, this next throw is going to cover in front of the tunnel on the back of B site, and you'll come up to this star fountain here, walk into this corner, crouch. We're going to follow this windmill looking thing here over to this gap. And we're going to want to make sure we're lined up with that gap because it's going to fly right through there. We're going to throw it. And when we go back over here, we should see that the acid has covered right in front of this, making it so that nobody can push out from there. For yet another acid onto B site, we're going to again come to this fountain and crouch in this same corner. But this time, we're going to want to aim between the top of this ring here that encapsulates the dome on top and the bottom of it that is right here. So this is the top, this is the bottom. You want to go about here, and you want to go straight up so that you're in line with this thing. So this has a straight line imaginary across the sky. You go straight up, you shoot there, and when you go over here, you'll find that it's covered this corner that people like to hold so that they can see both Hookah and long. So now they can't stand here and they're going to have to move somewhere. Now this one is going to fall into bathrooms so that whoever's holding here will have a bit of a tougher time. It's going to land about here and they're going to have to be farther back, won't be able to push up as much as they would like because this acid's here. To do this throw, you're going to want to come to this bike, stand against it, crouch, look at this third leaf up, 1, 2, 3, go to this big chunk, go 1 chunk over, see this slender one, and aim at the center of the top half of it. You don't want to aim at the tip because that's too far. It's a very exact throw, but when you pull the trigger with a long walk, you should be able to see that it falls down here and prevents this defender from doing as much as they want. Now, it is a really long throw, so you'll probably be not able to use it for yourself. You'll want to do it for your team. And also, since it's long, it'll be very exact because minor movements will change the momentum of it drastically. So, make sure that you have practiced this one. Now, these next 3 throws will all be from roughly the same spot. The first one will be standing in this corner against this barrel, and then the next 2 will be against this corner, against the barrel. And we will be covering this section here with the first throw, this section here with the second throw, and this section here with the third throw. So you can mix and match how you please during a round. Now, this first throw, standing against this barrel, is going to be very easy. And we're just going to count 1, 2, 3 little bricks over, and we're going to aim right above it, its top corner, and pull the trigger. And with a long walk, we will again see that whoever is standing here has been pushed out of their position as needed. This next throw will come against this corner of the barrel. We're again going to count 1, 2, 3 over, but this time instead of this top corner, we're going to want to go one corner down and fire above that one. And when we run over here, we will see that this extremely important region will be covered, so they will be unable to peek this during the round. Finally, to our third throw, we're going to go against this corner, and this is the hardest one, most exact, I would say. You want to count over to these last few pegs that are sticking off the roof, and you're going to want to look straight up as far as you can until you reach the line with this corner of this roof. So imagine it's going out in a straight line that direction. You want to go from here, look upwards, and wait until you're about in line with it. Then you're going to pull the trigger. You're going to see it fly very high until it lands right here, preventing most people from standing here, except for maybe right here. And finally, as a little bonus tip for Bind, when it comes to throwing these through the teleporter, they actually carry their momentum through it. So if you want to really kill the guy that's in here, you're going to want to throw both of yours one direction going left and one going right. And when you go through, it's going to look like this, opposed to just having one in the center right there. And it's going to be much more effective and allow your teammates to basically just spray this back area, which is a lot easier than if they had this whole region to move in. Thank you overall for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you found any of the tips useful, please let me know. If you use any of these and get some sick clips, I would love to see them. And if you have any requests for places that you want to see have a spot, feel free to ask for them. I might cover them eventually. I want everything in my knowledge pool, and then, of course, I want to share it with others, so I would love to find stuff for other people. Overall, I'm going to make more videos, whether it's more of these underpowered, underrated spider bites, or smokes, or walls, or even ults. I'm enjoying Viper and Valorant overall really a lot, so I'd love to make more. And truly, it's a joy. So, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial, I guess? I don't even know what these are. What? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.